Vivo recently launched the V20, a design-focused sleek smartphone running Android 11. And hot on its tail, the company has now launched the V20 SE, where the SE stands for Special Edition. Once I tell you about the specifications, you'll instantly figure out that the V20 SE is positioned below the V20 and comes at a more affordable price tag. I got my hands on the V20 SE, and here are my first impressions of the device. So as usual, let's start with the price of the V20 SE. Now I have pinned a comment with the price in it. Reply to that and let me know if the price is just right or not. And if you're new here, be sure you are subscribed to the Gadgets 360 YouTube channel and click on that bell icon so that you know when we have a new video. I know a lot of you might be curious about the stuff you get in the box of the Vivo V20 SE. You get the Vivo V20 SE, of course, a transparent case, a 33-watt flash charge charger, a SIM eject tool, and a pair of headphones. It is a good-looking smartphone, but it does not stand out like its big brother, the Vivo V20. The overall design is a little different here as well. While the V20 looked like it was inspired from the Vivo X series, the Vivo V20 SE clearly isn't. The Vivo V20 SE looks good as well, but has a plastic body. Most smartphones around the 20,000 rupee price point have gone back to the plastic body, and the Vivo V20 SE is no exception. But let's move on to the main point, the one thing that the V series has been known for, and that is selfies. The V20 SE packs a 32 megapixel selfie camera, and here are a few photos that I took during my initial time with the smartphone. Selfies turned out good in daylight, and the phone has an aura screen light feature which helps capture photos in low light conditions. These were a few shots I clicked in low light, and I like how bright the output gets. Moving on to the rear, there's a triple camera setup, and the camera module kind of reminds me of the Oppo Reno 4. You get a 48 megapixel primary camera, an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and this is capable of macro shots, and a 2 megapixel bokeh camera. Once again, I did click a few pictures from the primary camera and noticed that it had a decent output. Apart from this, I also found the ultra wide angle camera to be capable of capturing a wide field of view. So I am going to test out the camera thoroughly and try out all the different modes in the full review. So stay tuned for that. The Vivo V20 SE features a big 6.44-inch Super AMOLED display just like the Vivo V20 and has a dewdrop notch at the top. Being an AMOLED display, the output is crisp and watching content on it was engaging. And that is why I prefer a high-quality AMOLED display over a faster refresh rate, which other phones like the Poco X3 do have at this price point. The sides of the Vivo V20 SE are curved, which make it comfortable to hold the device. The top and bottom are relatively flat. I really like the button placement on the V20 SE. All of them are on the right and are easy to reach. Vivo has taken full advantage of that AMOLED display, and you get an in-display fingerprint scanner for authentication. It is convenient to hit and is quick to unlock the V20 SE. There's a SIM tray on the top, and you get 2 nano SIM slots, and there's a dedicated slot for the microSD card as well. The V20 SE is available in 2 colors, aquamarine green and gravity black, and as you can see, the gravity black color variant is a fingerprint magnet. No wonder Vivo has tossed in a case in the box. Now let's talk specifications. The Vivo V20 SE is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 665 SoC. It is paired with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. There is one variant only here. Storage is expandable up to 1TB. There is a 4100 mAh battery, which should be able to provide decent battery life, but I will test it out and give my verdict in the full review. If you don't want to miss out on that, you know what to do. Quickly subscribe to the Gadgets 360 YouTube channel, and if you're liking this video so far, a like would be totally awesome. And speaking of the processor, I have used the Qualcomm Snapdragon 665 in the Nokia 5.3, and I know that it is a capable processor. However, I will say that the Vivo V20 SE is priced higher than some of the other smartphones that have the exact same processor. On the Vivo V20 SE, the processor is paired with more RAM, which should give it an advantage when it comes to multitasking and even gaming for that matter. It will be interesting to push this V20 SE to its limits. Now charging duties are taken care by the 33 watt flash charger that you get, which should be able to top the battery up very quickly. On the software front, you get FunTouch OS 11, but unlike the V20, it is running on top of Android 10 and not Android 11. Although Vivo has promised to roll out a software update to bring this smartphone to Android 11 very soon. The UI is very similar to what I saw on the Vivo V20, and if you haven't checked out my Vivo V20 review, I would drop a link at the end of this video. Do check it out. Now back to the V20 SE. There is a fair amount of bloatware pre-installed, and you have Facebook, V App Store, Snapchat and a few others installed. Now does it push out spammy notification? That is something I will check in the full review. And that was my first impression of the V20 SE. Now what do you think about this smartphone? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, for all things tech, stay tuned to gadgets360.com.